Hi guys, and welcome back to Shit Gaming. We are back in town with another 2,000 point Ark of Omen match play mission as 9th edition draws to a close and the latest battle data slate comes out and buffs the nits. We have Hive Fleet Leviathan against a recently converted Chaos Knight House Herpatrax. Alright, 2,000 points of my Hive Fleet Leviathan. Kicking things off, I have a Hive Tyrant. His Warlord trait is adaptive to biology, giving him a 5-up Film of Pain. He also has the Relic for the Shard Gullet. He has Adrenal Glands, Toxin Sacs, his Psychic Powers, a Catalyst, Onslaught. He has a Bone Sword, Lash Whip, and he's a monster. We also have a Broodlord, Bare Bones, and they're awesome because of their Synaptic Imperative for the +1 armor save, like cover. Moving on, I have a Neurothrope, who has Synaptic Linchpin, a 3d6 caster 2 units, and she is going to be my Warlord today to ensure my Synaptic Imperative lasts for the whole game, as she is a 3-up Invan and is super tough and will stay alive. Finally, I have a Tervagon with Toxin Sacs, Adrenal Glands, and 2 massive Crushing Claws, and she's going to be spawning in with 30 Termagants who will protect her, and that's my troops. And then 2 squads of 5 Gene Stealers to bodyguard the Broodlord, while 3 Tyrant Guard with no upgrades will be bodyguarding the Hive Tyrant, and then 3 Brain Bugs will be bodyguarding the Neurothrope. So everything has bodyguards. And then I also have a Parasite of Mortex with Alien Cunning to be obfuscate 5 models and to advance and fall back to do actions, as well as having 2 Screamer Killers in the back with just Spore Cysts, allowing them to have a 1-up save to shooting, being T7, -1 damage, and a 1-up save. I have the Tyrannifex with the Rupture Cannon, Larry, and he has a Synaptic Enhancement, giving him Transhuman because I'm Hive Fleet Leviathan, meaning all of my monsters will have Transhuman. It used to be everything that was Synapse, but they nerfed that, which was amazing. But then it's okay because Dark Angels don't have any Transhumans, so to at least have it just on my monsters is really big. So the Hive Tyrant, the Tervagon, and the Tyrannifex will have game-long Transhuman, and I can also choose to reroll a hit roll as well if I'd like to, which I will. Psychic Power is awesome. It's the one that allows me basically to have 2 Synaptic Imperatives active in one turn, so I could combine Invans with +1 save, or 6's Explode with fallback and charge. So there's a lot of Tyranid abilities and potential in this list, and I have the Shard Gullet, I have a lot of damage, and we'll take a look at the Knights. 2,000 points of House Herpatrax. It looks like we've got 3 melee ones, 3 shooty ones, and 2 big ones. My friend, context, these Knights were recently serving the Imperium, but have fallen victim to chaos, following the lead of one of the small knights that led them to the path of the Dark Ruinous Salvation, meaning their armor has not yet been tainted, but their minds and hearts remain dark.
My Knight Desecrator
is the Warlord.
He's going to have the Warlord trait Aura of Terror. He's going to have 2 Warlord traits. His second one's going to be Knight Diabolist. He's going to have the... And he'll have the Relic, the Veil of Medjugorje for a 4-up Invan save against ranged and a 6-up Invan in melee.
Pretty cool.
Alright, this is my Knight Despoiler. He's going to have the Relic, which allows me to ignore cover and hit roll and ballistic skill modifiers. He's going to have the double Despoiler Battle Cannon. And the twin Hellstorm autocannons.
Very nice. And for blessings?
The Warlord has the Blessing of the Dark Master, so he's going to be, before he's favored, he's going to be no rerolls, hit wounds, or damage, and then when he is favored, he's going to be 4-up hit Transhuman, no rerolls, hit wounds, or damage.
Spicy.
Boy is going to have the Mark of the Dread Knight, so before he's favored, he's going to have a 6-up Feel No Pain. When he is favored, he's going to have a 5-up Feel No Pain.
What? Chaos Knights, their abilities to synergize with getting favored allows them to be much more damagey and durable. Goes off basically when they kill over a certain amount of units. For the little knights, it's 5 models. For the big knights, it's 10 models or wounds, and then they get favored of the Dark Gods. 3 shooty boys in the middle there.
Yes, so my first one here is, they're all going to be the autocannons, but my first one here is going to have the Tzeentch Mirror of Fate's favor, so that he's going to get command points back from me on a 5+. Then this one is going to have any blessings, but he's going to be my Helm of Dogs for the reroll 1s to wound. This one here is going to have the Blessing of 1,000 Poxes for 6s to hit and auto wound in melee, and then going on to 6s in shooting auto wound.
Once you get War Stalkers.
War Stalkers. So the first one is going to be Mark of Khorne. He is going to have the Slaughter Claw, and they have the Avenger Chain Cannon. The second Stalker here is going to have Pyrothrone. He's going to be a Psyker, and he's going to have the same loadout, except he's going to have a Reaper Chain Talon. They're going to have the Avenger Chain Cannon and the Slaughter Claw again, but he's going to have the Beguiling Majesty upgrade. -1 to hit.
-1 to wound.
-1 attack in on Aura.
Once you get...
Sorry, not the Stalker. He has the Reaper Chain Cannon.
Reaper Chain Cannon, Slaughter Cannon, lots of damage, lots of death, lots of destruction. It's the Chaos Knights recently converted to the powers of the Dark Gods. The Hive Fleet Leviathan, who's on a brutal and savage path to murder. So we'll see what happens as we go now to the mission. so stay tuned. Boom, this is the board set up by Massoir. We're playing Death and Zeal. Pretty classic, standard 9th edition mission. 5 objectives for the P2. You get 2 points if you kill an enemy unit off an objective, and then 2 points if you take an objective you didn't previously control, and 3 points if you do both. And then it's a hold 1, hold 2, hold 3 mission. It's diagonal deployments. There's 5 objectives. We're going to get rolling. It's quite a dense board on a ruined city near the capital of Chaos, Herpatrax, his homeworld. And the hive mind is coming. We have obscured, we have buildings, we have rocks, we have an abandoned imperial city, and we have 2 heavyweights of 40k clashing in an epic. And then secondaries for Nids, we are taking Bring It Down because there's loads of knights, Raise Banners with our little Gribblies, and Warp Ritual because you have a lot of psychic, as the hive mind wills our victory. While the Chaos Knights will take Ruthless Terror, which is basically like Old Stranglehold, Grind to get CP back, and then Storm of Darkness, which is an action one they do in the morale phase, and they get 3 points per objective that has been stormed. Nids are on this side, starting on 2 CP. The Chaos Knights are on that side with 1 CP. Boom, this setup, we have the Nids on this side. We have all the big bugs behind, the 2 Carnifexes, the Tervigan, the Tyranids, the Brain Bugs with the Tyrant Guard, who should be just about outside the building. We have 30 Termagants on this flank with some forward deploy Steelers and a Broodlord. More Steelers hiding out on this side. Moving over, you have the Chaos Knights assembled in quite a long kind of line. War of the Worlds in the city streets. It's Pacific Rim, and we have the Chaos Knights against High Fleet Leviathan. Now grab your dice as we go to the roll-off. Green for the green hive mind. 6-4. Tyranids turn. Tyranid first turn. I'm going to choose the synaptic imperative of the plus 2-inch movement from the Tervigon, so everything gets plus 2 inch from my movement. Command phase abilities, I'm going to give +1 to hit to the Termagants, as well as reroll 1s to hit from the Hive Tyrant. And I'm also going to spawn in 10 more Termagants from the Tervigon. I'll give the XJP on the wound roll of a 6, kind of niche but kind of nice to the Gene Seals on that side, whilst the 3d6 cost will go into the Hive Tyrant, as well as the Neurothrope. And that is that, and we'll see what happens as we go now into the movement phase for Tyranids on their first turn. Tyranids turn 1 movement phase, pretty much been quite defensive, quite cagey. The Termagants got a good advance on them, moved up the higher parasite on this side. 1 objective so far, and been defensive with the Screamer Killers and the Brain Bugs. Moved the Hive Tyrant out on this side. Some shots down onto that big shooty knight who needs to go. He has a 6 up on pain right now, right? And it becomes a 5 up once he kills 10 models, so he needs to die now. 10 wounds worth of models, which is even better. And yeah, we pretty much just thrown things up by being pretty cagey, and we'll go down to Psychic Phase on turn 1. The Neurothrope's going to try and cast the Hive Nexus power with the Leviathan one, which means I can choose a Synaptic Imperative that's not active this round and benefit from it. 3d6 cast, I need a 7, I believe. I get a 10. Nope. And I actually get a Perils, but I'll choose. Basically, I'm going to give one of my units an invulnerable save, and I'll give it to the Mr. T-Fex, Trinifex. So now he has a 4-up invuln, as well as being synapsed with a transhuman. All the powers from the Neurothrope are in range. The powers Tervigan is Catalyst, he knows Onslaught, Hive Tyrant is Onslaught and Catalyst, and then the Neurothrope knows Psychic Scream and Paroxysm. I'm going to try and cast a Catalyst now from the Hive Tyrant. We'll see if that goes off. He gets a 3 dice, he gets it on a 9. That Catalyst to the Termagant, so they now have a 5-up Feeling of Pain. So I'm blending the buffs. And so yeah, he's got a 4-up invuln, and then they got a 5-up Feeling of Pain. See the end of Psychic Phase, because I believe nothing else is in range. So we're just going to go to shooting now. And we're going to start with the Tyrannifex, who's going to point and delete that knight. It's time for the fight. Yes. 2 CP for a 4-up invuln. 3 shots with the Rupture Cannon. On 3s. Boom! And 14. So 3s. CP reroll. I think it's worth it. No, I hate them. Get the CP back. You do not. 2 4-up invuln, so.
4-up?
No.
Yeah, 4-up.
Makes it. You made a 6. It would have made the 5-up. D6 plus 4 damage. Oh, for 5 damage. Plus 4 damage helped me, but I could have got 10 damage, just 5 damage. Not bad, though. And yeah, 5 6-ups. Makes 2 of them! 6-up Feeling of Pain, just make 2 of them, and I rolled a 1. It only takes 3 damage. Damage. Now we go to the Shard Gullet. I think salvos, but they probably are out of range. Yeah, they are. It's 18 inches. So now the Shard Gullet will point and try and delete. 3 shots on 2s because he's a Hive Tyrant. I reroll one of these because of Leviathan. Strength 12, baby. Oh, yeah! Shard Gullet is AP 5, 5 damage. No. Yes. No. It's 10 damage from the Hive Tyrant. It's going through. 10 6-up, feel no pains. Thanks, Don. End of Tyranid's turn 1. We also move these Steelers up on this side and raise the banner. We get 2 points of P2, raise 2 out of 5 banners, and we did 13 damage to the double gun Chaos Knight on the right there. And we'll now see what happens as we go into Chaos Knight. Both get a CP back. Nids are on 3. Chaos Knights are on 1. Command phase abilities doesn't really matter because you need to get blessed by the Dark Gods. So we'll see what happens in the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knights turn 1. They've pushed up the Wounded Knight and 3 of the Shooty Boys on this flank, taking a look at the Hive Tyrant, but they need to clear the path by wiping out the Tyrant Guard. And they've moved off their home objective just to increase firepower. See what happens as they line up their guns and sacrifice their primary in favour of doing damage. Nothing happened in the Chaos Cycle phase, so we'll move now to the shooting phase, which could be quite painful for a Tyranid, but we'll see what happens. Big Wolf Knight is firing his scary 2-shot cannon of death into the Tyrant Guard in the building. Heavy Stubber goes into
just the little dudes over there.
The GCs in the corner. Hitting on 3s. Ooh. 3s to wound because of Leviathan. Okay, I need a 6. Oh, I just min 7, so 1 is smoked. Heavy Stubber into the Gene Stealers. Can they survive? On 3s. 0 is going to be cover, so 4 up. No. Halfway on the way to getting his Chaos Awakening. This guy's now going to fire. He's going to do his Reaper Chain Cannon and the Heavy Stubber. Also into the Tyrant Guard. There are 2 remaining, protecting the Hive Tyrant with their lives. I need more Tyrant Guard. That guy gets reroll 1s to wound. These guys get reroll 1s to hit from the Big Blue Knight. 3s rerolling 1s. Yes. Dakka. Pretty solid rolling, man. Strength 6, T6 of 4s. Tyrant Guard. 7 went through 3 ups. Take a damage. They tank that. There's a Heavy Stubber coming in though as well. 3s to hit. 5s to wound. Same thing again from the Chaos one in the middle behind the building there into the Tyrant Guard. Tyranids are getting shot at. Will they hold it down? Boom, 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 boom. Couple misses, couple hits. We'll see if it does the business. And 66! Forced to wound. That's a good roll again. 7 again. It's the magic number. 3 ups. Takes 3 damage, which would kill one. Gonna CP it. Yay! Get the CP back, and 1 Tyrant Guard's on a wound. 2 CP. I've spent just 2 CP so far on rerolls and made 1 of them. Let's go. Stubber coming in. 3 hits. 5s to wound though. Getting nothing. 1. It's a 2 up. It's a 2 up. It's a 2 up. It's a 2 up. Oh, he's doing it again. The final melee War Dog is firing everything into the Tyrant Guard. 1 of them's on a wound. You are coming in hot. Wants to hit and wound because of the synergies from the right little guy and the left Warlord. 3s. So I'm saying 2s. I'm saying a couple 2s. Couple 2s, but you got the conversion. You're wounding on 4s here. 1's on a wound. 4s to wound. 1s with the synergy. Oh! Crazy. 6, 3 ups. Come on. Oh, takes damage. 1 Tyrant Guard remains. And the Stubber. Last piddly shots fire in. And he gets 1 with a 2 up. Yay. Ooh, 1 Tyrant Guard remains. Killed 2 of them so far. You fired 3 little knights and the Big Wolf Knight. 5s, you can do the little Stubber to the Stealers. 1 Tyrant Guard left, and you're going to do the Auto Cannon guy into the big shots into the last Tyrant Guard. Yes. 43. You're hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Rerolling. Danger, danger. Winning on 3s because you are strength 7 here. That's pretty good. 3 ups. Dead. Perfectly dies. It's perfectly wiped out. But that one is still not favoured because they're 4 wounds apiece. But now you have 2 little knights and the last big knight to fire into the Hive Tyrant. Coming in. You just need to kill 1 right to get it favour. 3s to wound. 1 wound. It's a... No. Killing that Stealer Hive Tyrant's going to take some punishments. We're starting with the first one of these War Dogs with the guns. Firing down into the Hive Tyrant. Auto Cannon to the Hive Tyrant with the Feeling Pain. Going to the 3 Stealers. 43. Okay. It's from the guy who does have rerolls to hit and wound here because of auras. 3s. Oh. Wounding on 5s. Reroll 1s. Wounding 1s. Whoa! Alright, I got 4 villains. Okay. 2, that's 6 damage, but then I feel no pains.
Oh, that was very...
Tyrant's taking 2 damage, he's down to 10 wounds. Little Stubbers into the Stealers. 3 hits. On 3s. 25, right? 2 5 ups. 2 are left. Guys coming in as well, same thing, rinse and repeat. Oh, that was better. More hits, but no rerolls. Okay. Strength 7, T8. 2 4 ups. Ooh, whoop. Okay, making 1. 5 ups. Ah, taking 5 damage. Doubles into the Stealers. Survive, Stealers. Only 2 left right now. Taking some fire, winning on 3s. 5 ups. Boom. 1 survives. 7 wounds remaining. We have the big boy.
Alright, so I'm going to do...
2 despoiled battle cannons and the auto cannons. Going into the Hive Tyrant who's taking 5 damage, who's on 7 wounds. And then the Stubber's going to try and finish off the last Stealer, killing a thing on a point, which gives him 3 points for his primary. First one gets 6. Second one gets 8. 14 shots, hitting on 3s, winning on 4s. I have 4 up in 1, it's 3 damage, and I have 5 of pain. Dice roll towards the side. Okay, I say okay, thank you Dice. What's it? 10 hits. It's pretty good. 4s to wound. On average, you get 5 here. Let me have averages. I think that's 5. It's 5. It's exactly 5. 4 up in 1s. Oh shit. Okay, thank God. That was 3, taking 9 damage. I have 5 Philippines. I need Philippines, baby. Oh, yes. 2 wounds remaining, oh my God. 3's to hit with the autocannons. Oh, the dream is live. 5's to wound. Oh, the dream is alive. It's 4-ups. Yes! Ooh, he fired everything he had at me. Took him down to 2 wounds, killed all the Tyrant guards. You do get grind. You get 3 points of P2. This game is mega. Yeah, no, you see if you kill him. 3 wounds, probably will kill the Gene. 5 ups, ba-bam! No. And if the Gene Stealer dies, as long as the high time survives. Going in for a charge into the Termagants. Looking like a 9-inch. No. Trying to CP it. Knight is gonna, if he gets in and kills enough Termagants, which he probably will because he made the charge, he'll get his trans hitman, no rerolls to hit, wound, or damage, as well as only being hitting on 4s. So basically, he's throwing him in as almost a sacrificial lamb to the slaughter of the Hive Mind, while the other Chaos Knights stand their ground at the back. As the Tyrant Guard was slain, and there's only 1 Hive Tyrant left on 2 wounds. So we'll see how the melee goes. As he comes in with a sweet profile, it'll be 18 attacks. Strength 8, sorry. It's going to be winning on 3s though because I'm on Termagants. Pretty good. Termagants have baby transhuman, but Dark Angels don't. What's going on? 18 attacks, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. 2s, rerolling 1s. Bam. Everything hit. Can he wipe out the Termagants? Wounding on 3s. Come through. I have 5 up Fiona Pains. It goes straight through. So any ones I make, I'll reroll because it's 2 damage. Is rerolling 8? Okay, so 1's. And the Chaos Knight for turn, they did a bunch of damage to the Termagants. I'm not even going to pile in because I'm going to be out of combat. Killed 11 of them. And you did the action on that phase. 3 points of P2, 3 points of grind.
They still get 3 points of Ned's turn too.
Tyranids turn 2. We're up to 3 CP. I'm going to go to the Synaptic Imperative emitted from the Zone Thropes. So my entire army will have invuns, 4 up if they're a monster, 5 up if they're a little bug, within range of a Synapse creature. I'm also going to say that I'm going to heal some Termagants. I heal 2d6 in the command phase. 11, I can get 11 here, they're all back. No, that's not a good start. Okay, it was 6 Gaunts are back. Going to spend one of my CPs, I'm down to 2. To heal D3 wounds on the High Tyrant, he's on 2. To be going up to 5. That's really clutch. He's on 5 wounds now. He's healed like over 100% of his wounds. Command phase, +1 reroll 1s to hit and +1 to hit into the Termagants. XJP on the Gene Sealers, 3d6 cast to the Hive Tyrant and to the Tervagon. And we'll now go into the movement phase and we'll show you what happens. It's going okay. We got the Termagants pushed up. We got the Parasite raising the banner. The Broodlord hanging back, trying to effects out of his dread range so he can shoot that big boy. The Hive Tyrant retreated. He's on fire. Because that Knight's so big, he can be behind the Obscured and still see him. We have the Screamer Killers pushing up. We have the Tervagon supporting her babies. And then these other Termagants pushing the building whilst the Zone Thropes and the Neurothrope touching the building to be able to smite the living crap out of that big boy who's moved up and is going to be a lamb to the slaughter of the Hive Mind. So we'll see what happens in the Psychic phase on an epic game on Tyranids on turn. Tervagon is just going to try and cast a Catalyst, but she gets 3d6 cast. Ooh. Rerolling it. For CP. 7. You need an 8. He needs an 8 to deny it. No. She's going to cast a Catalyst on herself, so she now has a 5 up Furnace Pain and a 4 up Invuln. And Transhuman. So the Brain Bugs, who are going to smite the big old boy, and they +2 to this, +3 to this. They get it on a 9. Straight through is just D3 +3 mortals on the big boy. For 6 mortals. Takes 6 mortals, not bad. The Neurothrope, and they're going to try and smite you, and I get a +1 to this roll because of my Neurothrope ability. Hooba! Get it on a 6 to a 7. Smite, just D3 mortals. For 3 more mortals,
6.
taking 9 damage. Try and cast Paroxysm as his second power. Ooh, or just Psychic Scream for just more mortals. Nah, I'm going to try and cast Paroxysm. This is quite big. He gets +1 to cast. Sit with the +1. So this guy now can't Overwatch and has -1 to wound and melee. To the Hive Tyrant, and he can't see anything for a smite. So we might as well try and cast Onslaught onto, we'll see. If he gets it, he has a 3d6 cast. Or he makes that. Onslaught onto this Carnifex, so he can advance the charge if he wants to. Power will just try and be Hive Nexus. Yes, with this Carnifex, the Broodlord Synaptic Imperative power, meaning he has -1 to hit as well as having +1 save. Last, I have the Broodlord. I can try and smite the Wolf Knight. Hooah! Oh, that's a super! But I would take D3 to myself. For 1, it worked! D6 to you! 4. Good thing I didn't forget about that. Broodlord's on 6. Down to 13 wounds. Bam, I did 13 mortals in smites. String phase, Sting of Salvus and Tervagon into the Wolf Knight. 4s and 5s. 5s to wound. Oh, yeah, it's Sting of Salvus. Bow! Alright, cool. And I'm going to scream into you from him with a voracious scream. And he actually gets to hit on 4s now, even though he advanced. For 6, 8, AP4. So 4s. Whoa! Strength 8 for some reason, so 4s. Bam! 4 wounds! Let out a pulse through the air and he sends bionic plasma into the mouth of the wolf knight. 4 up invites. We wipe. He's taking 15 damage. He's down to 13 wounds remaining. Did 2 wounds with the screamer killer there. Pretty spicy. Thing with this one, and he doesn't get the he's hitting on 5s with only 1 shot. Which doesn't do it. The contrast, that was amazing, that was bad, but I'll take the average. And now we'll continue. He's gonna fire his stinger salvos, everything into him, and the big rupture cannon into the gun knight. CP to give him a 4 up in one. Alright, coming in with the big rupture cannon. 3s. Roll this is a leviathan. Oh, 14, so I need 3s. Okay, go through.
4 ups. 4 up. Fine. 4 up.
No. D6 plus 4 damage. Oh, 10 damage. Big rupture cannon does 10 damage. He has 6 of feeling pains though. Oh, 3 is actually pretty good. Takes 7 damage. 8 wounds left. Salvos to fire in to that boy. Salvos coming in on 4s. On 5s. Hey, 1 4 up safe. That guy's still where he was. And now we have the shard gullet coming into the injured knight at the back. 3 shots. I hit you on 2s.
Your middle bracket.
Oh! Please, I can read one of these to Leviathan. Thank you. Wound you on 3s. Thank you. I really fluffed that. Make it as well. Damn, nothing happened. Okay, you tanked that one. 25 termagants, everything into this guy. 25 shots from the termagants in the building into the wounded boss. That was good. Wounding on 5s here. Take damage. Okay. Splat with my bug guns. Wounding on 4 up saves, AP1 apparently. Not for much longer, but take 2 damage. This guy's on 11 wounds. This guy's on 8 wounds. We have more shots. 10 termagants in the building. We're really firing everything we have here. 10 shots on 4s. Come on. No, it's winning on 5s. Flash ball.
You have to roll 3 dice and drop the lowest.
Okay, leadership 10, so let's roll low, please. No, we failed.
6, you're probably fine.
Wah! So he got his dread test off, so I failed the charge. No, he halved my charge, but I rolled a 5, which is 2. I was within a 3, I made it. I have 1 CP left. I'm going to spend it for an extra D3 attacks. For 1 more attack. Have toxin sacks. It's 5 attacks. He only hits on 4s, but 6s. Okay, dread 16 here, dude. 2s. Oh, 3 AP 5. You have 6 ups. Oh my god, he's
past this to not die.
2d3 plus 3 damage! Yes, 6 damage plus 4 is 10. He's on a single, he's on 1 rune remaining, oh my god. And then, alright, he's on 1 rune remaining, but he's alive. And you can find me back. 6 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, because he's bracketed. Okay, winning on 4s then.
Yep.
2 4 up invites. Making 1. That's 6 damage, but I feel no pains. Come on, make 1. Made 1 of them. Jesus. He swung back and cut off a leg of the bug. But he's on a single wound and he's on 12. We draw to a close in Tyranid turn 2. And the game is pretty intense. So and we'll go now to the end of Tyranid turn 2. Another 2 points of P2. And nothing to bring it down because he's still alive. And nothing for Warp Ritual. So we're just going to Chaos turn 2 and they get 8 points of their primary.
Order of operations here, but first I need to start with my psychic phase, and I'm going to try and do the my spell over here. I have to cast it on Warp Charge 5.
Minus 1 to cast, but you get it. Then I have the Broodlord.
No.
Dude. So yeah, he's basically, if he fails the dread test, he's minus 1 to hit in all phases. So that's pretty good. And the psychic phase starting with shooting.
Yep. I'm going to put the big knight
into that screamer killer. There. Shots. 46. Oh my god. 19 shots coming in. 5s with no rerolls. You're like an orc. But you roll like a boss. 5s is 4s. He's not in his lowest bracket. Bunch of hits. 3s to wound.
You're not transhuman.
No, I didn't do it.
Okay.
He doesn't have the synapse upgrade, and I didn't even need it. 2 ignores my spore cyst, so 4s. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay. Bam. It's tanky! Oh my god! Okay, so we're doing the rest of the shots until time against.
Yeah. 5s, 4s.
4s. 3 to wound.
3.
Now this is the stubber.
4s.
So yeah, 2 go through. I have AP 0, right? I have cover.
Yes, 0.
4s. 1 Termagant falls. That massive knight fired and killed 1 Termagant. Yeah. He has minus 1 to hit, so if you fire into him at 6s, she has transhuman and a feel no pain. They're both pretty tough. Big boy on 1 single wound is going to fire everything into the big mama. He fell back from combat, but he can still fire because he's Titanic.
Yeah, he's on 1.
The Titanic sank, can he sail? He gets 1 hit. Transhuman, I say. Thank you. CP to reroll, keeping them for later tricks. He's going to fire into the Termagants in the building. 1 Termagant to get blessed, which will give him the ability to ignore invulns. Twice. 12 shots into the gaunts in the building. Here they go. 3 rolling 1s, hitting on 3s. I was pretty winning on 3s, man, because of baby transhuman. Baby transhuman. Alright, 5 up invulns. Come on! 7 have died, then you got stubbers. I can't make an invuln so far. Winning on 3s. It's 4 ups. Come on! One more falls. A handful of SD will fire. Everything same again.
Yeah, same.
Now I've got the ability to do ignore invulns twice a game. Fire same again. Everything into the gaunts. Death to the gaunts. 3s.
Reroll 1s.
To hit not wound.
Hit not wound.
Bugs on 3s because of High Fleet, Leviathan, and invulns. Come on, 3 more wounds went through with stubbers. I have 5 ups. Lose another 2. And then the final guy will do the same thing. There are 11 gaunts left. Same again with the last night. Rinse and repeat.
Not rerolling 1s here.
Yes. 3s and 2s. 3s to hit. That's a good roll again. Baby transhuman. You are good with the shooting with this. It's very true, and that was very good as well. Heating up here on the second turn. Invulns, please. Okay. 12. So there are 5 left now. Stubbers. Leave me alone, thank you. And then nothing. Blue dice of power. 4 termagants are left. We're now moving to the guy at the back.
Yeah.
Who's going to shoot everything into the brain box.
3.
And stubbers into the termagants who just have range. 3. Okay. Hang on 3s. No rerolls. Transhuman man, back in the good days. 3s to wound. Oh, Jesus. Reroll 1s because he's the boss. There, 5 go through. I got in ones. Ooh, I mean, 1 brain bug die because they have 4 wounds.
And then just stubber.
Stubbers into the gaunts. 1 wound and I have cover. It's a 4-up save and I make it not. That's touching the building right here. Is going to fire down the line into the brain bugs. Please stay alive. Let's get ready to rumble. Okay, whoa.
There we go,
10
guys.
shots. Got the buffs off so you're rerolling hits because that guy's not dead and wounds of 1. So I just see 1, 2 and...
God, it's not like 6s.
No. Winning on 3s here because transhuman is gone. Okay. Stubbers coming into the brain box as well. We said that. And it's invulns which we make that bow. Oh god damn, they get wiped out. Don't want to spend CP. Choose not to. The brain bugs are destroyed. Final boy in the second turn of the Chaos Knights is going to fire into the Tervigan. With everything?
Yeah.
Stubbers into the gaunts. 43. Okay. 3s rolling 1s. Okay, so just 5s because she's T8, strength 7, rerolling 1s because of your silver boy at the back. Okay. With the reroll. Oh! 4 ups. Bam. Goes through, that's 3 damage, feel no pains. Takes 2 damage. Down to 10 wounds. With the feel no pain and the transhuman and also 4 up in 1, she's the tanky boy. Stubber. On 3s, rolling 1s, everything hits. Went through in 1s. Oh, actually 4 ups. Nothing. Termagants laugh it off as they stay alive. The other ones are 4 left, but they're still in Synapse range, so they're okay. And now we'll go into the charging phase for Knights on the turn 2. Pushing this guy into the Carnifex. Makes it a 9. That guy's charging into the Termagants there. And this guy's coming to the Termagant. Okay, that looks like a fail. A reroll. That is amazing. Knight is going to make it. Is real. Another 11. Another 11. Too many 11s. You like, because I only have a single CP, so I cannot interrupt, so you can go where you want to. This guy's going in with swing attacks. 10 attacks on the swing. 3s to hit. Okay. Amazing. What's going on? Winning on 3s. Whoa! I take that back. Only 2 out of like 10. 5 ups. Oh, I held the point. This side, can this one pick up the Carnifex? Did a CP for transhuman on the big bug. Come on, hitting on 3s. Winning on 4s now. Oh, it did not matter. It was completely invalidated.
Obviously, I've activated my blood.
6s.
He's dead.
The blood shield, so ignored his invuln. There's no hope there. I made one of them. It's 3d3 plus 3 damage, which is d3 plus 2, which is min 3s, which would be 9, so he perfectly dies. We lash out. No. Killer is chopped in half by the rampaging Chaos Knight. Or the Wardog. Yeah, that's gnarly. The ignoring invulns is just dirty. Yeah. It's really dirty. And the little knight's coming into
this one.
Attacks into the Tervigan.
Only 3.
3 damage this time. On 3s. Whoa. And 4s to wound. You've been rolling kind of hot this whole time. Stop it! Okay. 4s. Bam. Yes, Tervigan's gonna tank it. Still -1 to wound in melee.
So
the big attacks. Yeah. At 6 attacks, hitting on 4s, rolling 1s. Holy crap for the rerolls.
Rolling 1s.
Okay, so 3 hits. Transhuman. Monstrous big buck with Synapse and Leviathan. That's what we're talking about. 4 of 1. Fiona Pains! Making 1 again. Fiona Pains is only on 5 wounds, but she does get to fight back. So she's going to go into him, because I think he's on 1 wound. I can get him next turn. It's my turn next turn.
Yeah.
So he -1 to my attack, and -1 to my hit roll, but it's 4s.
Yeah.
Either way, it'd be 4s.
No, it's 5.
Oh, it's 5s.
It is 5s.
Nothing happened. She's been neutralized. End of Knights, Chaos Knights turn 2, they get 3 points for grind, 3 points for Relentless Terrors. Shades on those guys and wiped out those Termagants, and you deny me the primary because we're both Obsec 5 models.
I should explain what it is.
Spent a CP to do some more wounds and I failed the Terror test.
Yeah, I did Terror Shades and then it's Mortals difference.
And I rolled a 10, and that was 5 mortals, which is gnarly. And I get 2 points of banners, 4 points of primary, scores on the doors. We'll go now to Tyranids turn 3. I get a CP back, and we'll see what happens in the command phase. A 3d6 cast to the Tervigan, as well as to the Hive Tyrant. And I'll also give the extra AP to the Gene Seers, reroll 1s to hit to the Carnifex from the Hive Tyrant, and the +1 to hit to these Termagants as well. And we'll see what happens in Tyranid turn 3. Go to the Synaptic Imperative from the Broodlord of the +1 cover thing, army-wide. Not full bucking charge, because I need her to stay there so she can get the Warp Ritual points. And also I need to kill that guy with smites. So yeah, we'll see what happens now. Oh, end of Tyranid turn 3, I've moved things up. We've got the Screamer Killer, the Broodlord, the Gene Seers pushing over here, trying to kill that Chaos Knight. We have the Tervigans staying in combat so they can do Warp Ritual. My Synaptic Imperative is being emitted from the Broodlord to get +1 save, and I already get +1 save. I get -1 to hit. Hive Tyrant's coming out, which I might regret, but he's just going to come forward and try to do some damage. Kill some big knights, kill some little knights. We'll see what happens. Psychic phase shall begin. The Hive Tyrant is gonna do a Catalyst. Bow! Gets on a 6. I'm going to channel my Feeling of Pain to give it to that Screamer Killer, so he now has a Feeling of Pain, which is pretty cool. He's going to try and check out a Smite, yeah. Smite. Gets on a 5. 3 mortals for 2 to that boy. Down to regular wounds, down to 12. Done with his powers, we're going to now move over to, the Tervigan. We're going to try go broke or go home. On an 8. Warp Ritual, baby!
Oh,
no.
I saw this.
A single point for Warp Ritual. I am coming for more points. Has done what I needed her to do, and we continue with the theme of the game. Lord, he's going to do Onslaught. He gets on a 10. The Gene Seers can now advance and charge. Neuro Throw. Just going to try and cast the Leviathan power. Fails. Try and cast Paroxysm. Make that. Paroxysm on cast on that big guy.
Yep.
And no Overwatch. -1 to wound that guy and no Overwatch. Go into the shooting phase. She can shoot in combat. She's going to shoot everything into him. Firing everything to that guy on 1 wound. Hitting on 4s. Oh, just 3. And I need 5s to wound you. Ooh. Oh, cigar so far. And then we're going to go with him. We're going to fire into him. Change plans. I mean, yeah, fair. No CP being spent. So 3 shots, hitting on 3s. Leviathan. Shot gullet. No! 3s to wound. Yes. 2 AP 5 damage. Bam. Ooh, 10 damage. He's on 2 wounds remaining. Termagants are going to try and finish him off. And Termagants, +1 to hit into that guy. Within 12, so hitting on 3s. Leviathan! 5 in your T7. 6, so it's 5s. 2 4-ups. Oh, he takes damage. 1 wound left. Oh my god. The killer's gonna scream into that guy. Camera, I had a dread test, which I failed because I rolled a 6 -1. I'm leadership 6.
This is supposed to power.
Yeah, it's -1 to hit. So I'm hitting on 5s with this. Bam. On a 3 though. No. The hit rolls though, because Leviathan. Time for the big old Rupture Cannon man. This guy's on 1 wound. I'm just gonna make the charge, I hope. He's gonna fire his Rupture Cannon into that guy. He has to go for Value Town. He hits on 4s. He's on one of these. Leviathan. Rupture Cannon! Leviathan, baby. Oh, just winning runner. That's a wound. A lot. No. If I get a... You do have 6 Feeling of Pains. So you have 8 wounds, and it's D6 + 4 damage, so I roll a 5 or a 6 hit! 5 damage! It's 9 damage. It's 9 damage, he has 8 wounds left. He's on 8 wounds left! Oh, he's alive with a wound! This guy's on a single wound. This guy's on a single wound. This guy's also on a single wound. That is the end of the shooting phase for Nids on turn 3, and now we're going to the charge phase. Dread test.
You definitely.
Oh, I need that for the Chelsea's charge because he rolled an 11. Oh my god. He's going to do a dread test.
He also failed.
But he goes.
After charge.
That's
You're
it.
definitely
These guys got a dread test. Their leadership 9. They're fine. So they just normal charge.
Leadership
7. Parasites charging into that knight. He makes. Lord needs to try and charge into them. Dread test. And then he just needs, I think he needs an 8 or a 9 here. He gets a 10. Boom. Everything over here made it in. The Parasite made it in, but the Hive Tyrant failed because he failed his dread test like a coward. Parasite of Mortex is going to the big knight who's on 1 wound left. Starting with the Parasitic Injector. Hitting on 2.
Hitting on a 4.
Hitting on a 4. That's a 6. It's winning on a 5. Oh, he gets him! Does a mortal. It kills the big knight. Does he explode? The Parasite kills the knight. It's epic. Something off an objective as well. Huge. Does he blow up? Oh,
that'd been cool.
The big wolf knight goes down, which gives the Nids 4 points to bring it down. First thing, the first model the Nids have killed. Here he's going to spend a CP for -1 damage. Yeah. Boom. I'm now going to come in with the Carnifex. 3 down to 2 damage. I'm going to spend 1 CP for reroll the wound roll. Do the knights get it back? They don't. I've got a dread test. I have to make a 5 or under basically. If I fail it, I'm -1 to hit. So roll low. No, okay, I failed. I'm hitting on 4s now. I'm rerolling 1s because the Hive Tyrant, and I'm rerolling 1 of them because of the Leviathan. 11 attacks. Hit you on 4s. Rerolling 1s. I get to reroll one of these as well. Bam! 6, because no adrenal glands. T7, right? Yeah. 5 to wound. Rerolling though.
Oh, you are so again.
Rerolling? No. Okay, make 3 of them.
3.
AP3 is 6 ups, makes none. 6 damage. Down to 8 wounds remaining. It's pretty clutch because the Broodlord's 2 damage down to 1 now. Hitting on 2s with the Broodlord. Everything will be wounding you on 5s. Rerolling everything. Because he's a Broodlord. Come on, let's do this. Ah! Rerolling this one as well. Ugh. 3 more 6 ups. AP3. Makes 1 of them. Pretty big because if he survives, it's his point. We're going now with 20 attacks with the Steelers. 6s to wound at AP4 and I reroll 1 of the hit rolls, but apart from that, I'm winning on 5s. You have 6 wins left. It's going to be a Come on, Steelers! Rerolling 1 of these as well. Leviathan, please. Okay. I wound you on 5s, but give me 6s! Oh my god, 6s. Big. 3 went through, and then 3 remaining. Because they were AP4, and these are AP3, so you need a 6 here to save you. This is like an 8-point swing on primary. He gets the 6! Good lord. Gene Stealers. A Carnifex goes into the Chaos Knight, and he's on 1 wound remaining. And that one over there is also on 1 wound remaining. The big knight died. This guy can fire back into the Turbogun. Knight is now firing back into the big lady. 3s. And then 4.
1.
AP4 is 6. Oh, 2 wounds remaining. 4 attacks, but she's hitting on 6s, but any 6 is an auto wound though. So give me a 6! Oh, why do you get a 6 but I never do? That guy's staying alive with a wound. That guy's alive on the wound. That guy's alive on a wound. That's attacking into the Gene Stealers with a sweep profile. Yep. On 5s. That's what I meant to say. 4 hitting on 3s because 4 big ones. Bam. 1 Gene Stealer falls. End of you get 12 for primary. End of Nid's turn 3. I get 4 points to bring it down, and then 1 point for Warp Ritual, and 2 points of P2. And then you get 12 points P1, and you go into Chaos Knight's turn 3. Chaos Knight's turn 3, they get a CP back, as do the Nid. Falling back with this Knight. So I'm going to spend a CP for 24 back, anything in engaged range with the Gene Stealers. On a 6 tick more, he's on 1 wound left. I need 1 6. Ugh! Yes! Thank you! Explode on a 6. Is not. 3 points for bringing it down for the Nids. We go down to the shooting phase for Chaos Knights in their 3rd turn as they push everything back and try and kill the Termagants in the building to deny the Tyranids primary. I'm going to shoot the Turbogun in melee, 12 shots. No, bunch of hits. Can the Turbogun die? She's on 2 wounds remaining. 5, please! Winning on 5s, only 1. 2 down to AP1, so it's a 3 up. Yay. That was insane. Alright, continuing. Stabbers, all hits. Winning on 5s though. Strength 5 T8. Boom. Whoa. 2 ups. Oh! Single wound remaining. Gene Stealers ripped the head off that fleeing knight. We've killed 2 Chaos Knights so far, the big one and the small one. 2 on 1 wound left. Auto cannons and heavy starburn to the 3 Termagants, and then the big battle cannon, dual wheel battle cannons into the Hive Tower on 5 wounds. You are hitting on 5s.
46 shots.
46 shots. Okay. 13 shots, hitting on 5s, winning on 4s. I have a 4 of them on. I was like, you're not hitting on 4s. Jesus Christ. Winning on 4s of T8, transhuman, take your pick. Thank you! Auto cannons and Termagants -1 is on 6s. Honestly, he's killed 1 G0 and a Termagant, and he's done 7 damage to him. Big gun to the Hive Tyrant. Badabushka. Stubber into the Steelers to steal their genes. 43 into the Hive Tyrant. Okay. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls. Ooh. Strength 7, T8, 5s to wound. 3 ups. Oh! Saves, but he has kill no pains. Oh, he dies perfectly! And the Hive Tyrant goes down. Hive the grind.
Little guns here.
Little gun to the Stubbers. That was pretty efficient. Take down the Hive Tyrant, and he's done a lot of damage, but that was pretty big. He failed his charge. We continue. The purple War Dog fired, but did nothing. Fired down the guy in the middle at the back there into the gaunts. Thank you. On 4s. Leave me alone. Yay. 3s, weirdly. Even though your strength doubled me. Woohoo! 6 up save like that. No. I was hitting on 4s. Nothing. Hive Tyrant, that's all you can kill with shooting. This guy's gonna fire everything to the Parasite. -1 to hit, no rerolls.
Yes.
43 number of shots. Okay. Hive Tyrant died, but the Hive Mind has no more. Yeah. 4s. Oh, maybe no. Maybe we shouldn't discredit the might of the Chaos Knights. Winning on 3s. Okay, maybe we should. It's a 5 up save. No. 3 wounds. Was coming in, got 2 hits, winning on 5s. 4s, actually. Phase is over. You didn't kill the Termagants, but you did kill the Hive Tyrant. I thought you'd be the other way around. Charging. This guy's gonna charge into the Termagant?
Yes.
He will make it on a 8. He's on 1 more charges. I think that's it. No, just that charge.
Just that.
Continue. Attacks, hitting on 5s. Cool. He's coming in hot into the Turbogun. 5 attacks on 5s. Just 1. Just 1, and he wouldn't have 4. God. Oh my god. He's alive! DP reroll. Oh! I need a 6. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, she stays alive! Don't absolutely, she's gonna stay alive. She's attacking back into that guy. She has 3 attacks. She needs 6s. Obviously,
My guy.
yeah, the guy hasn't fought yet. 6s! No, but I can leviathan. Oh, I lose my 6. In the turbo, gonna do 5 attacks on 3s. 5 attacks. Because he didn't charge. All hit though, winning on 4s. Oh my god. 6 up, bro. Or was it only AP3?
It's only AP3.
5 up. Oh! Flashes out. Oh! Turbigan goes down.
And then I will console it here.
Tags me so I can fire back with the parasite. The parasite injector hitting on a 3 now. That's a hit. 6 minus 1 wound is going to be winning on a 6. Oh. 5 attacks with my claws and then 6s. Nothing. And you tie me in combat and I get some more points. We'll see how it goes. End of Chaos Knight turn 3. They don't get grind because of me rolling a 6 and killing that guy. And they kill the Hive Tyrant and the Turbigan, but I also killed the big knight and the little one. So they don't get grind. But they do get more points. 10 points of Ruthless Tyranny because everything is within dread range. And Tyranids get 8 points of primary. So we'll see what happens in Nid's turn 4. In a command phase, I'm going to give 3d6 cast to the Neurothrope and also to, I think that's all he can give it to, just to himself right now. And then XJP on the Gene Sealers, and we'll see what happens in Tyranid turn 4. Tyranid turn 4, let's do this. Tyrannifex has pushed up a bit. 3d6 cast on himself. We got CP back. We're going to kill that knight. We're going to kill the big boy. We've took that objective. We've raised the banner there. We've raised the banner there. We're going to try to do Warp Ritual on the final turn. We will see what happens. Psychic phase begins. I'm going to try and smite this guy. My Synaptic Imperative this turn was +1 cast, and I'm 5 up more wounded now. 3d6 cast from the Neurothrope into that guy. Bam! +2 to this. I get an 8. D3 Mortals is just on 1 wound, so he goes by. Boom. Yay! And that's 3 points to bring it down. Broodlord's going to go, and he advanced, so he's going to try and cast onslaught on himself. He gets on in charge, which is nice. And then I have 1 more psychic power from him, which I should have done at the same time, but that's okay. I'm just going to do the Hive Nexus power. Bam. And I get on 11, so he's going to have the 1-up save again. Shooting phase. We're not effing around. Rupture Cannon. Into that guy. Stinger Salvos. Into him. Please don't explode and kill my parasite. Rupture Cannon. 3 shots. I'm hitting you on 4s. Kabushka! Oh my god, I can reroll one of these because Leviathan. Oh my god, and I can CP. I have to CP this. Please! Oh. Yes! No! Okay. Wait, I didn't kill you! CP. You would. You would! On 1 wound for about 2 turns. No, 1 turn actually. Stinger Salvos. 3s. To hit and then 5s. Come on! 1 AP1s, 1 4 up. Take a damage. Damage. Scream into you with this Carnifex. Do a dread test.
You failed, so you have to shoot the
I'll shoot at him. D6. 2. On 8. 3s to wound. 4. Take a damage. That little knight takes a damage. Stinger Salvos from these guys. 7 into that guy. 7. Stinger Salvos. Ooh. Rerolling 1 Leviathan. And then winning on 5s. 1 wounded to him. 4 up save. Damage. He's taking a damage. He's on a wound. That one died. That's it. Charge phase begins. We're going to do the Screamer Killer into this boy. Spent my CP, so can't reroll anything now. Makes it on a 5. Broodlord as well. Gonna dread test. Fail. Bro, he's gonna make it. Spending a CP to -1 damage. And I'm gonna start with the Broodlord. 6 attacks with the Broodlord. On 2s, reroll 1 of these with Leviathan. Running on 5s, do -1 damage. Rerolling everything for the reroll. Oh, 2 are AP5, so just taking 3 damage, so he's down to 11. Automatic 6 to save. I have 11 attacks with the Screamer Killer. Hitting on 3s though. Leviathan as well.
You're only on 5s though.
Right. I am. Yeah, I am. Give me sweet 5s. Just one. Mirror of Fate dies to make it a 6. So once again.
It's his favourite ability. He normally just does the CP regen, but then once he gets favoured, he gets to turn 1 dice into a 6. Once per battle round.
That's so good. Okay, so he's just taking some damage and he can find me back. Tyranids turn 4, we get 2 points of P2, we raised 2 more banners, and we killed 1 little knight. Big knight still slumbers on, and we'll go now to Chaos Knight turn 4. First, the morale phase.
I'm going to spend 1 CP.
Okay. In his spend a CP, did 2 mortals with the terror test. See what happens. Scores on the doors in this epic game. The Chaos fight back. The Knights are standing strong. The big Knight's on 1 wound and has been for a long time. Knight turn 4. They're pretty much going to try and kill the Gene Sealers and wipe out the Carnifex and get more for grind and seal the victory. But we'll see what happens as the game is on a knife's edge. So Psychic phase is over as I killed the Chaos Knight with the Psychic powers. So just going to the shooting. Fire everything into the Steelers. And there one's out. 1 point for grind. This Knight's going to fire everything to the Broodlord.
Yeah.
Hit 43 shots.
43 shots.
Bam! Blast. It hits, hitting on 4s. Bunch of shots hitting on 4s. Only 4 hits and then we win on 3s. Yay! And 1. Invulnerable save. Oh. Stubbers and stuff. Broodlers on 3 wounds left. On 4s.
Dream's alive.
On 4 hits. Forced to wound. That's not going to happen. It is. I make both the ones as well. Bam! I told you. Alright, continuing.
We are now going to go with the first knight here.
This guy into the parasite of Mortex. Killed 1 knight, will he kill more? 3. Bam. Oh, good. 4s, no rerolls. You can't even reroll. 5, strength 7, so 3s to wound. Oh, god. Oh my god, just 1. AP 2, 5 up save. Oh, it's a 6, you don't alive! He's on 3 wounds left. Streamer's alive, maybe. 4s. Oh my god. And then strength 2, 4 ups. 3 ups actually. AP 0. This guy, no cover, firing to the parasite. Rerolling 1s to wound. 43. Whoa, you're probably gonna get 11 shots hitting on 4s. 3s to wound. Oh, 3 6s. I'm not even close. Parasite of Mortex is taken out. 9 on 1 wound, just as smite me. It's going to go everything to the termagants. 2d6 separately because men 3, so 7.
7.
And 10. On 5s because we're super bracketed. 7 left. 4 hits, you're winning the gaunts on 3s. I love baby transhuman. So bags, 1 just AP2 is a cover. No. So cannons. 5s. Whoa! AP1 is going to be saves on 1, 2. End of the shooting phase, 3 termagants left. You wiped out the parasite. And yeah, we'll see what happens now as we go into the charge. Coming in, I'm going to spend a CP to transhuman. Transhuman, theme of the list. Hitting the con effects on 3s. Stay away! Stop this. Bro! Oh. See if it matters. 8 4 6 ups. Ooh, it does matter. I've used transhuman, he just rolled a bunch of 5s. No AP. So he's just dead. Saves doesn't matter.
85 because of +1 for iconoclast.
Very nice. Does lash out? It does not. The Screamer Killer goes down. Broodlord's coming in. 6 attacks on 2s. Everything else. 6 right now, so winning on 5s. On Broodlord. Come on. Okay. 6 damage, so he's down to 5 wounds. He gets to fight back. King on 4s. Bam. 1 hit, and then he's winning on a 3. No. Chaos Knights. Turn 4. Turn 5. We get 4 points of primary. And we'll see what happens in an epic contest. We go into the final turn. Uncharged, trying to fix up, got the Neurothrow up. Termagants are on the building, behind the building, holding the objective. And then, yeah, Tyranids turn 5, go in Psychic Phase. We're going to try and smite that thing to pieces. Smite from the Broodlord. Whoa! Almost. So close to a super. E3. For 1 more. This guy's gonna try and cast a smite onto that guy. 3d6 cast, he gets +1 to this. That's a super! Don't get a 1. 4 mortals. 9 wounds remaining. He's still alive. And then he's gonna cast his Psychic Scream power now. Scream the Psychics. Ah! Whoa! Take D3 mortals. 2. 4 wounds. This guy's on 4 wounds. Now they're shooting. Shoot this guy. Yep. Come on, and then Stinger Salvos into that guy. Let's do it. Test. He's leadership 7.
Fail.
Everything into that guy. Okay, fair enough. That guy's gonna just live now. That's everything else, right? Strength 14, so this is 2s. Nice. 4 of him on.
4 up. That was very well. He's definitely dead now.
Well, damage 2 went through. Less damage is, 10. Yeah, 15 damage. Does he explode? He does not. That's another 3 points to bring it down. Should have done that ages ago. How far's the charge with this guy? Alright, Broodlord. He's at 4 wounds left. He's minus 1 damage again. 6 attacks on 2s. Rerolling 1 of these. Everything hits. 6s. Come on. Oh, just 1. 6s here. Oh, I get 2. 2 auto 6s means he goes straight through, and then 2 more 6 ups. You spend 1 to be at auto 6. Fail 1. Takes 3 damage. He's on 1 wound remaining. So is that. Fight me back, which we'll do off camera. End of Tyranids. Turn 5. We get blue. 3 more points to bring it down. 1 more point for Banner, but that'll be our final score. Pretty much won the game. But we can grind seems impossible, so we're going to call it there. At the end of Knights turn 5. At the end of the epic contest, the Nids got a very respectable 53, but the Chaos Knights won the day with 78, maxing primary and doing very good in their secondaries. Nids only got 1 point of War Ritual, which probably cost them. That combined with the Big Knights staying alive for a bit too long, and perhaps some really good spending of CP. Some other key moments. I mean, it was an epic game. MVP for the Knights, for the Chaos Knights.
The little armagers, little melee armagers, they're so good.
Yeah, they really are.
They're so fast.
For the Nids, MVPs, I would probably give it to... The Hive Tyrant dying was also a big moment too. And
We both didn't think that
I did a 3 up and I rolled 2 1s.
Yeah, we both didn't expect that.
The big knights are dying. Also, pushing up that big knight and stopping me getting my warp ritual points by clogging up the center was quite big.
So I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it was actually a genius play.
Didn't
And the
realise.
Tervigan dying, and the Tervigan only died because the High Tyrant did die in shooting, which was sort of big, meaning I couldn't get any more warp ritual points as well. MVP for me, I'd probably give it to... Crown Effects did pretty well. If he killed that knight, it would have been the cherry on top, but he just didn't. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.